Piano teachers hate this shortcut. I'm in Mervau right now preparing for the Well-Tempered Clavier Book 2, and as you've seen last month I have performed the Greek Piano Concerto in Sofia, and all of this I've done with only 30 minutes a day practice on average. If you don't believe it, here you can see my spreadsheet where I highlight my practice times as well, and all the piano teachers have always told me I have to practice 3 hours, 4 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours, even more than that. And of course, when you're studying the piano, you have to do that. But it is more about effective practice, and you have to practice the right things. And in this video today, I want to show you how I manage to play international concert tours on a highest possible level with only half an hour a day practice on average. And of course, I do also a lot of coaching. I also do a lot of mental practice. I also do a lot of practice on myself, on my mind and my body, but that's a topic for another video. But today I want to show you how you save loads of time and how you stop wasting your time with the piano, because it will help you to also develop as a musician in general and also as a human being. So when you have something where you're struggling, right? First of all, why do you even start the piece in the beginning? It does make no sense to always start practicing a piece in the beginning, because it will just cost you the time. People repeat what they already know, and that's the biggest mistake, right? If you repeat what you know, you don't practice. You just massage your ego. You just tell yourself that you're great, but real practice is doing what you don't know yet. And it really goes to the smallest possible cell of what you're practicing, right? So let's say I'm practicing Chopin Ballade. Why do you even practice the beginning, right? It's just a rhetoric beginning. It's just a improvisation, and it should be an improvisation. So why do you even practice this? What you need to practice is like, that's what you need to practice. So go there, really do this. Do what you need to do. Do only the smallest cell that you need to practice on. Or if I have a whole book of the Well-Tempered Clavier, right? I don't start practicing like which is obvious. What I practice is things like double thirds with specific exercises like this. Yeah, you save time. You just practice what needs to be done. I mean, it's that simple. Why don't more people do that? I don't understand. And they keep repeating the same things over and over again. I remember when I went back to school in Hanover and I go down the practice floor, I hear people practicing all the time, up and down, so stupid. So f***ing stupid. Why do people just play like this? I don't understand. If you practice this, then at least do it with an exercise, with metronome. That you practice tension, relaxation, and that you can become relaxed. Or you practice it slowly at least to practice some expression. But why just playing it through all the time? It's so stupid. Come on, people, wake up. You need to really become more effective. You need to practice what needs to be practiced. Look, if you practice 8 hours a day and you practice the wrong things 8 hours a day, you become better at the wrong things. You need to just become better with what you want. Practice that imagination and practice the things. And I see that all the times online as well, people giving practice tips here, there, but you waste so much time. You can do that in 5 to 10 hours every week. And I demonstrate it myself. Wake up. Really, piano playing is not that difficult. You need to practice, but you need to practice the right things. And I'm not saying you don't need that foundation. Of course you need to build a foundation. So in the beginning, maybe you practice 3 or 4 hours. I never practiced more than 3 hours net time on a real consistent basis. you need to give your brain some time also to relax, you know? So, I don't know, why do piano teachers even tell students to practice 6 or 8 hours? It makes no sense to me. And this video, I'm really just being honest here. It really doesn't make any sense. If you just practice what you need to do, I mean, your program is like, let's say 1 hour long, and how much do you need to practice from that? Maybe the 10 minutes part, 10 minutes. If you practice 3 hours, how many times can you repeat 10 minutes? And I'm just repeating that. It's like 18 times. If you do that 3 days in a row, don't you think you're able to do it? And break it down, practice slowly, do some exercises. And then you know it. Just people waste their time just practicing. They just repeat what they know. It's just the massaging of the ego. And I'm repeating myself here just to show you how meaningless that is. Yeah, people just massage their ego. They just repeat the same things. Just like in this video, I'm just talking about the same things all the time. And that's how people practice. Makes no sense. Absolutely no sense. It really gets me angry. I'm honest. Like, how can, yeah, I don't know. You need some basic exercises, like, you know, like this. Strengthen your fingers. Imagine there's some weight here. And I explain these exercises really in detail in my coaching, in my masterclass program. You strengthen your fingers, you make them independent, you make sure that you work on tension and release, right? So you do tension and release. Tension, release. Tension, release. And even among my mentees, you know what, let's be honest, how many do actually do the exercises? Maybe 20%. And they still improve because they have all the other strategies. But if you just go there and just do all these things, 5 minutes of these exercises daily, a little bit of technical work, let's say Czerny 8-bar exercises with specific exercises, again slow and fast with metronome. Da, dee, dee, dee. Just putting into practice what we have just done with these basic exercises. Then you repeat your whole repertoire slowly once after you have worked on something new, on some new score or memorizing. I'll go into that in another video. Then you do 1/3 of practice time is just repeating your new things, yeah, getting that into your brain. If you do that for 20 minutes, and then 40 minutes you just go through your repertoire slowly once. Yeah. If you're really advanced, like me, you can do that every few days, but in the beginning you may want to do it every day, and then you focus on the things you need to practice. 3 passages, 4 passages, and then we are done. You don't need to practice more than 3 hours. Come on, who told you that? Can the people who told you that play themselves like you want to play? Really? I don't know. Anyways, that's just my opinion. Yeah, people will hate under this video, I know, I don't care. I know people will be haters, but yeah. Do you play the well-tempered clavier on a consistent basis? Yeah, I don't know. You play all Chopin etudes? Do you play Greek concerto? Then you can, please feel free to comment. I'm happy about any discussion, but that's it from my side today. Piano teachers hate this shortcut because it really is a shortcut. And probably just people don't know better. Otherwise they would teach you how you can really master the piano with 5 to 10 hours of practice every week. And if you want to learn how that's possible, then please sign up for a free strategy lesson at aaronpilsan.com/academy. I'll tell you exactly how the piano mastery system works, how we make sure that you can improve with 5 to 10 hours weekly. And you can waste your time for many more years, for many more months, thinking that you can improve with just something, and then telling me I don't have time to play the piano. But come on, everyone has half an hour a day, and you probably already play half an hour a day, you just do it in the wrong way. And if you want to avoid that, then sign up now here. I'm just here to help, yeah, no strings attached. If you say this is then don't follow through with it, but I'm sure this strategy lesson is already going to help you tremendously, like this video does. Yeah, it's here for free, strategy lessons for free. If you then want to continue, yeah, we can talk about a collaboration, that's optional, but please don't repeat everything that you know already. It's just a waste of time. Thank you. And I hope you've enjoyed this video. Recommend it to your friends, to your piano friends, to show them that they're on the wrong path. And I'm looking forward to seeing you again in the next video. Take care and goodbye. And tonight I'm going to perform Well-Tempered Clavier Book 2 here in Morale. Looking forward. Ciao, ciao. See you.